Some Kind of Fairy Tale, a speculative fiction novel by Graham Joyce, takes place in modern-day Leicestershire, England. The story revolves around the disappearance and subsequent return of Tara, who claims to have been trapped in a parallel world. Drawing heavily from Irish folklore, the novel explores themes of fairy abduction, the manipulation of time, and the consequences of indulgent behavior, such as excessive revelry and self-gratification. Joyce's work resonates with the writings of renowned Irish authors from the early to mid-modern period, including Joseph Sheridan Le Fanu, Lord Dunsany, and William Butler Yeats. The book was honored with the Fantasy Novel of the Year award by the British Fantasy Society and has been adapted into a screenplay of the same title. The narrative of Some Kind of Fairy Tale unfolds in Leicestershire during Tara's initial disappearance. She recalls wandering in Charnwood Forest and encountering a mysterious man named Hierro. Tara remains missing for the next 2 decades. After years of grieving, her parents come to terms with the fact that she may never return. However, on a Christmas day, Tara reappears, appearing as the same 15-year-old girl who vanished, while the world around her has moved on. Unaware of the passage of time, she is shocked to learn that she has been absent for 20 years. Her parents have aged and become frail, her brother Peter is now a married man, and her former boyfriend Richie has suffered greatly in her absence, battling depression and resorting to substance abuse. When Tara reveals that she was not a runaway or victim of abduction but was trapped in the fairy realm, her family finds her story unbelievable. Despite their doubts, Tara stands up for herself and her extraordinary experience. In her quest for answers, Tara embarks on a search for Hierro, the enigmatic stranger who crossed paths with her in the forest and drew her into the realm of fairies. Convinced that Hierro has followed her back to the human world with intentions to harm Richie, she believes that Richie's love for her created a bridge between dimensions that she traversed to return. Seeking guidance, Tara's family enlists the help of Dr. Underwood, a psychiatrist, who views her story as a psychological defense mechanism, suggesting that she concocted it to suppress unidentified traumas she experienced during her absence. Tara grapples with readjusting to the human world and reconnecting with her ordinary friends and family. She finds herself discontented with the mundane compared to the captivating realm of the fairies. During this time, she encounters her eccentric neighbor, Mrs. Larwood, who shares her own tale of being abducted by fairies. Mrs. Larwood warns Tara about the perils of shifting between parallel worlds, cautioning that one can lose touch with reality permanently. As Richie endures 2 unexplained attacks, Tara becomes convinced that Hierro is the assailant, carrying out his threat to destroy Richie's mind. Devastatingly, Richie receives a diagnosis of brain cancer, which further strengthens Tara's belief in Hierro's malevolence. Finally, at the conclusion of the novel, Tara vanishes once more. Leaving behind a note for her family and boyfriend, she explains her departure as a necessary measure to safeguard Richie from Hierro's wrath. Some Kind of Fairy Tale leaves the true nature of Tara's motives open to interpretation, suggesting that exposure to the captivating world of Irish fantasy may render the human realm insufficient. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.